Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, January the 10th, 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Emmy Award winner Devonnie Alexis said he's proud of his achievements thus far and wants to be an example for the younger generations. The planned lighting of the National Cricket Stadium delayed to enable refurbishment work on the facility. Frankie Templeman, also known as Shorty, speaks with GBN's Christina John about his life's work and being little in a big world. Independence Calypso Monarch competition sees record entries. And in regional news, judge in Haiti issues arrest warrants accusing former presidents and prime ministers of corruption. And internationally, Ecuador declares war on armed gangs after TV station attacked on air. Coming up in sports, Jason Belfont signs with Independent Athletic Club. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The Sister Isle of Carriacou has produced an Emmy Award winner. The film editor shared his story with GBN's Christina John. Here's the story.
Emmy Award winner Devonnie Alexis hails from the humble beginning on the beautiful sister island of Carriacou and now resides in the United States. Sharing news of his most recent achievement at the 2023 Creative Arts Emmy Awards, Alexis says he had no institutional training in film editing, but became one of the best, earning him his first Emmy Award. Alexis was an assistant editor for the show named A Black Lady Sketch Show. In an interview with GBN's News Desk, he shared his journey.
So I used to teach myself the editing programs when I was in Grenada, when I was in Carriacou. And because of that, when I came to America, I'd originally come to study civil engineering in school, but then I left, I dropped out because of financial, because I just didn't understand the system, and you know how things just change. And then I applied for an internship for video production. Someone needed an editor. So I figured because I had done edit some various stuff already, maybe let me just try my shot and see if I get the job. I got the job as on the internship, and they sent me to a workshop with a legendary editor, Sam Pollard, who had edits for Spike Lee movies. And it was there that I learned the job that editing was a career. And from that day, I decided, okay, I'm going to learn and put everything into becoming an editor.
He could hardly contain his excitement as he engaged in conversation with the news team.
Listen, this means a lot to me, especially coming from Carriacou, not knowing anything about this business and figuring it out. It means a lot because I'm being placed in rooms that I didn't even know existed. And it's only because of like great people who have guided me along the way, mentored me along the way, and really, I was saying, to be in these rooms, to to be a black person in this industry, not only black, but someone who has an accent like me, someone who comes from the Caribbean, who doesn't know about the industry, and to be a part of it, to win an Emmy like this, I believe it shows others that we all can win. We all can do this. We all can do the things that we dream of.
The Emmy Award winner detailed the film's composition.
A Black Lady Sketch Show is a narrative series set in like a limitless magical reality full of dynamic, hilarious characters and celebrity guests. And it's basically sketches performed by a core of black women. And it's from executive producer Robin Thede.
Acknowledging where he came from, Alexis said he is proud of his achievement thus far and hopes to impart his knowledge to young people back home and eagerly anticipates his future in the industry, hoping one filled with more awards. Christina John, GBN News.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has revealed that due to the delay in the renovation of the Grenada Cricket Stadium, the grounds will not be lit by the end of 2024. We have more in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
After pushing back the commencement of refurbishment work on the Grenada Cricket Stadium on 2 occasions, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell announced that Grenadians will not see the cricket grounds lit this year, but the lighting of the grounds will be done on the completion of the scheduled work. The PM, who was speaking on GBN's Beyond the Headlines, explained why the work was delayed.
The answer is no, not in 2024. We are refurbishing the stadium. In fact, the cricket stadium, specifically, the refurbishment has been delayed through the cooperation and kind gesture of the Chinese embassy and the government of China. Funding was secured for the renovation of the stadium. That actually should have started in August. But you know what happens in August? There was Carnival. And then we have the independence celebration 50th anniversary. So again, a request was made to delay the work to accommodate the hosting of the event. And that's the challenge you face, because, you know, we want improvement, we want development, but sometimes we don't want to make the sacrifice.
PM Mitchell provided details about the project, start date and duration.
So the work will really begin in earnest after the 50th anniversary of independence activities at the stadium. The work is estimated to take about 18 months because it's significant renovation. If you look at the roof structures, you would see this is heavy stuff that has to be taken down and redone. So during that 18-month process, the idea is that we will then collaborate to have the lights installed during that construction period, so that when the renovation is completed, you then have lights as well. So really there will be no activities after February at the cricket stadium for approximately 18 months in order for us to get the stadium up to where we need it to be and to get the lights installed at the same time.
The government leader also spoke of work to be done on the Kirani James Athletic Stadium in time for the 2024 Carifta Games, scheduled for Easter weekend.
I would just say we are currently also redoing the track at the Kirani James Stadium. So the preliminary works, I think the team is arriving here on Wednesday, and so we expect work to begin in earnest in the following week and so on. And obviously we need to get the track ready and installed in time for the active
Will it be for Intercall, or are we looking at Easter for Carifta?
We are certainly, the goal is Easter for Carifta. We believe, and I'm subject to guidance, subject to correction, based on my last briefing, that if we're going to have any event at all, it will only be Intercall. We don't foresee that we'll be able to host any, because there's a certain time period that has to pass before the track can be used.
Grenada announced that it will host the 51st edition of the Carifta Games in 2023 after winning the bid to host the 2024 Games. It will be the third time that Grenada will host the Youth Athletic Championship. Carifta Games will be held from March 30th to April 1st, 2024. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
In this special feature, Christina John tells the story of a little person accomplishing big things.
He may be small in stature, but he's doing big things. Frankie Templeman, Shorty, as he's often called, a resident of Green Street, St. George, is a joiner by profession. Single-handedly, sometimes with a little help, this little man has been carving furniture for households for more than 3 decades. Shorty, though short, navigates his way around town, paying his bills and running other errands. Our news team caught up with Mr. Templeman on one of his early morning runs. Shorty carries an infectious laugh that can't be missed.
Make dressing table, bed, anything. Well, I sell more for local people. I have a market for the big stores and them. I like to see business get more people buy, and if you have money, people can buy. Yes, take a loan to buy some tools, so I'm trying to do certain things, Well, I come down, I go and pay my electricity before they cut me off.
He took our news team on a tour of his workspace on Wednesday. People who are differently abled are sometimes stigmatized by those who don't quite understand what it feels like for those individuals. But for Frankie, the negatives was never a deterrent for him. Frankie has one child, to whom he said he imparts words of wisdom daily. Never be bothered by what people say about you.
Well, I don't make that problem with people, You have ups and downs, good, bad, you can't worry. If you go to worry, you won't walk the road, Yeah. So you can't take on people. And so long as you have faith, you will make it. Yeah. I tell her she don't have to take on people, but she's still young. She's 9 years. So you have to wait until although you have to start to tell her no, Yeah, but you don't have to worry, you see. That's how life is. You see, in the small Caribbean country, you have stigma for people, in the bigger country, they don't watch that, man. Yeah, well, in small country, all kind of remarks and things. But we don't make that a problem. If you're going to make that problem, you don't come in outside, You have good people and you have bad people, Life, that's how life is. Yes. Yeah.
He's appreciative for the privileges extended to him at the utility offices and by people who genuinely greet him every day. Templeman, who has been in a vehicular accident, is soliciting assistance from those in authority for a more comfortable work environment to ply his trade, as this is his main source of income. Working with electric-powered equipment, as it now stands, is a risk, he said, especially when it rains. Christelina John, GBN News.
Inspirational. Now, a video capturing a disturbing altercation between a bus driver and a passenger has been circulating on social media platforms, raising concerns among the public. We hear more about this in this Nisha Peters report.
The incident, which escalated to gunshots being fired, has sparked widespread attention, with many seeking answers regarding the circumstances surrounding the altercation. The video, which has gone viral, shows a heated exchange between a bus driver and a passenger, culminating in gunfire. The location and exact details of the incident remains unclear, as the video provides limited context. There have been no official reports or confirmed information regarding injuries resulting from the altercation. In an attempt to shed light on the incident, GBN News Desk reached out to the Royal Grenada Police Force. However, the RGPF indicated that they have not received any formal reports about the altercation. Nevertheless, they acknowledge the existence of the video in circulation and urge anyone with information to come forward. The circulation of the disturbing video comes on the heels of reports of gunshots being fired near to the area on the carnage known as the Ghetto on Saturday night. Recently, Prime Minister and Minister for National Security Dickon Mitchell spoke out on firearms and his intended approach, noting that there is a direct correlation between the number of firearms in the community and the amount of gun violence. A National Security Advisory Council has been put in place with the intent being to curb the circulation of illegal firearms. As the investigation unfolds, the public will be informed of any significant developments related to the incident captured in the viral video. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
Coming up, St. Mark residents believe it's time to go back to the land as they look at ways to boost the agriculture sector. Stay with us.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
celebrate 50 years of independence. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. One stage. One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play with her hungry, she raise her hand and she tell me, make it all play sweeter than home.
On February 3rd and 4th, the Grenada Motor Club presents Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags at Pearls International Speedway, St. Andrews. Come out to see our local boys compete against the fastest drag racing cars the Caribbean has to offer. There will be special entertainment from one of the Caribbean's top drifters and live performances from one of our local artists. February 2nd is the welcome party at Lavo Lanes. February 3rd, Test and Tune at Pearls International Speedway. And February 4th, drag race finals. Contact us at Grenada Motor Club 473@gmail.com. Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags, February 3rd and 4th at Pearls International Speedway. This will be an epic one.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. As the journey to 50 continues, several beautification initiatives have been noticed across the capital city of St. George's, including the draping of buntings, commissioning of a mural on Bruce Street, repainting of road railings, and more. Elsewhere in Grenada, buntings have been strung along the streets in Victoria St. Mark. But the residents of Guave St. John say the decorative spirit is yet to reach their area. They spoke with GBN reporters on Wednesday.
What I would say, to my point of view, there is nothing like that like in the past. It's like the people now get a kind of a twist and turn towards this celebration thing. They don't keep it anymore.
Why do you think that is? Why?
That thing is come through a part of politics, and it could be a lot of other things in the picture. So much to think of it, but still very little to know about. Well, to encourage the involvement again, you have to start them from the school age. Then you might get them involved back into the activity. Big people, they might have that alone, and they won't pick up the sense of humor because they don't cook. So the younger ones might take the train.
Oh, to be honest, since I went in town in St. George's and I see all St. George's looking, and I say up to now St. John's don't even look nothing like independence, because up to now, and they only did, like some people only depending on the politician and them to do everything. But I find we should come out and do something for ourselves.
When me and you talking, I don't see no intrusion. Nothing like taking place in St. John's. When we see them today and we look at St. John's and we look at what taking place, nothing taking place. The MP don't even looking at us. Listen, we don't know nothing what taking place now because the people who are there in the office for the National Democratic Congress, they don't give out no information. Everybody does what does call it again? Let me see. They just there online and they want no information. St. John's is lack of information.
Well, I ain't see that happening by here yet. I don't know if they ain't go to get the paint out yet or whatever, but I ain't seen anything like that yet happening. Maybe later on in the month that might happen. Well, I do coconut water, okay, so I don't hear every day, and I ain't seen no as any interest taken in that right now. Maybe later on, as I say.
I think that's Guave, I mean, Guave is so different than the other parishes, and people love to see the area beautified. It's been a norm, so I think I would not be the only person asking that same question. Why is it taking so long? I think it should have started already. So I just think it's just a matter of time. But it should have been already started. Yeah.
The annual Independent Calypso Monarch competition has recorded increased participation this year, with over 60 songs submitted for consideration in the preliminary round. More in this report.
Last year we saw a vast improvement by almost 50%. But this year, because last year we had around 45, but this year we have 60. That's a lot.
That was Acting Chief Cultural Officer Adrian Mark, who has responsibility for coordinating the competition for the country's 50th anniversary of independence. He said the surge of entries is being realized with the introduction of a semi-final round of competition last year.
Last year was the first time that we have the semi-final leg of the competition. All the rest of the times we just have the preliminary round going straight into the finals. And then the years before, you were looking at maybe about 20-25 people, just to pick 9 to go to the finals. But last year, because we have the semi-finals, then we realized that we had about 40-45 people going to choosing team 20 to go to the semi-finals. And yes, it's the 50th anniversary of the independence, but I think the Calypsonians in Grenada are actually catching on to Calypso a little bit more.
The preliminary round of competition was held on Monday with the selection of 20 Calypsonians who will move on to the semi-finals carded for the La Sagesse playing field on January 20th at 7 p.m.
We have Brent Maguire, area code, Christopher Antoine Squeezy, Shemalyn Noel Coco, Edison Francis, teacher Eddie, Finley Jeffrey, scholar, Hermione Victor, Miney, Jason Joseph, Big J, Jomin Simon, Superstar, Jerry Baptiste, Papa Jerry, Joseph Telesford, Supreme, Keturah Judge, Micah Joseph, Baraka, Michael Prince, Patrick Humphrey, Lucky, Randy Isaac, Raphael Johnson, Croceta, Ray Samuel, Soka Ray, Samantha Dixon, Royalty, Sean Niles, Soa Serpent, and last but not least, Valin Ned.
Anticipation builds as 9 Calypsonians will be selected to compete against the reigning Independence Calypso monarch, Nevian Cox, for the prestigious title and the winning prize of $15,000. Prizes of $12,000, $10,000, and $8,000 are also up for grabs for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions, respectively. Participants will receive an appearance fee of $3,000 for the finals and $2,000 for the semi-finals. The grand finale is carded for January 27 at the Satez bus terminus at 8 p.m. This year's competition is being held under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
We need to get back to the land. That was the sentiment expressed by some residents of St. Mark as they pondered on ways to boost Grenada's agriculture sector. Beverly Telesford reports.
Can we make agriculture great again? That was the question posed to several Grenadians on Thursday as the Grenada Broadcasting Network canvassed through the streets of Victoria St. Mark. Many expressed the opinion that agriculture plays a crucial role in Grenada's economic growth and that its prominence ought to be revived.
To be truthful, agriculture always be the foundation to our economy, you understand? If you're thinking about the average people actually depending on agriculture, the country depending on agriculture, regardless of your size, your race, or whatever. Agriculture is the key move towards development in the country.
As long as people planting food, Grenada could come back and put it agriculture, but if nobody decide to plant, we will remain like how we is. It is possible. It is possible for agriculture to come back in Grenada because that was the main source.
If you go back to agriculture, they bring up
$60 to go back in the land. Nothing on the nutmeg, nothing on the cocoa, and this is what the farmers complaining about.
They believe that for agriculture to become Grenada's primary focus again, the involvement of the youth is necessary. That, however, might be easier said than done.
Madam, do you think young people are interested in agriculture?
I laugh. Well, I will tell you something. You see the elders? Them go do it. But you see the shootman and them? They walking, and the road they going. I don't think that will come in. Because I don't think that will happen.
You won't get some of them easy. It's very hard to get young people in. It's very hard for young people now to go back in agriculture. But that's the main backbone of Grenada. If we don't go back to agriculture, well, Grenada will remain like how it is.
During Monday's Beyond the Headlines program, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said government is on a mission to make training opportunities available as a means of encouraging a boost in the manpower in the agriculture sector. The Prime Minister said it's time Grenada reverts to being an agriculture-based society.
2023, we had, for example, the Youth in Agriculture program, which we launched. But I think I will certainly say we are not satisfied by a long shot with what we need to do to address agriculture. Things like agricultural science is optional in schools, and I think that's a mistake. Because essentially, as a small island, if you can't feed yourself, once there's some external problem, we're going to be in trouble. And I think COVID, in a very, very clear way, exposed that. But it also showed that we understood immediately that we needed to turn to the soil, turn to our oceans, and we were able to be resilient.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Grenadians are showing off their creative ways to celebrate Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence through the GBN EyeSaw lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN EyeSaw is brought to you by Clear Vision. Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
The celebratory EyeSaw submissions continue to roll in. As Grenada celebrates its 50th anniversary of independence this year, our citizen journalists decided to arrange one of the principal crops of Grenada, the nutmeg, to form the number 50 with the letters GND below. This submission was sent by Colwyn Johnson of Black Forest Estate in Vendome. February 7th this year will officially mark 50 years since Grenada gained independence from the United Kingdom. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come, the United States and CARICOM advance youth crime and violence prevention efforts in the Caribbean. Stay with us.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP childhood vaccination and immunization campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Yes, we have rebranded and we are now called Bees
Crispy Chicken, serving you with authentic, well-seasoned fried chicken using our own secret recipe. Unlike Tom Jones and Uncle Sam, we use a blend of local herbs and spices to give you, our valued customers, delicious fried and grilled chicken at affordable prices. Our menu includes chicken and chips, wraps, salads, hamburgers, chicken burgers, fried and grilled fish, your favorite ice cream flavors, and much, much more. You can find us at XL Plaza Grand Anse and our 2 express outlets at Granby Street, St. George's and Jubilee Street, St. Andrew. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Order online via Yogo or call 403-8003 to order in advance. Bee's Crispy Chicken. For us, by us.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
For the next 3 days, representatives from CARICOM countries will be part of a technical working group seeking to share strategies and develop a framework that will help address crime in the region. The session is being held in Grenada and was officially opened today.
The United States government, through the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, in collaboration with the government of Grenada and the CARICOM Secretariat, is hosting a technical working group as part of the 12th meeting of the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative. The January 10th to 12th session will allow participants to share best practices on addressing youth crime and violence in the Caribbean. The initiative aims to reduce illegal trafficking, increase citizen security, and address the root causes of crime and violence in Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean. The event is held under the theme Adaptive Management in Citizen Security, which underscores the importance of staying alert and adapting to new information in a changing context. USAID Regional Representative Marvin Farrow emphasized that the U.S. government has for many years partnered with regional governments to prevent youth crime and violence by providing youth with positive opportunities and building more effective, transparent justice system.
Over the years, our insight into effective crime and violence prevention in the Caribbean has deepened. First, preventing youth's early exposure to violence can be one of the most cost-effective approaches to preventing future crime and violence. Evidence shows that youth, those ages 10 to 29, bear a disproportionate share of the cost of crime and violence and are intricately linked to broader social and economic challenges such as inequality, unemployment, lack of opportunities, and family issues.
Mr. Shoreen Stevenson, CARICOM Program Manager for Crime and Security, reflected on the special symposium on crime and violence that was held in Trinidad and Tobago in April 2023 to address the issue of public security.
With the recent spike, impacted severely, with the inherent consequence being the rights of our citizens to live lives free of fear. Fight against the epidemic of violence sweeping across our region. Availability of these illegal arms, which is
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security in Grenada, Carlin government is committed to making citizens safe.
Quality, inadequate institutions and judicial systems, a culture of impunity, poverty, restricted socio-economic possibilities, and a lack of trust of police forces are only a few of the reasons that foster criminal activity. Grenada stands committed, together with our counterparts of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, USAID, and the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative, CBSI, along with aligned agencies that work to implement projects and programs in addressing the many and yet evolving security concerns of the Caribbean.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Procedures are being put in place for the implementation of the license upgrade announced late last year. Police officers attached to the license department of the Royal Grenada Police Force say the relevant authorities are finalizing the necessary procedures. More in this report.
The new measures for drivers who would like to upgrade their license to D class have not yet been fully developed. That's according to Corporal 203 Philip James, who is attached to the Inspection and Licensing Department. He explained some of the established requirements identified thus far for license holders.
Okay, so based on the pronouncement at the Parliament, the indication was given to an upgrade to a D-class license. We want to be specific. It's a D-class license, which basically permits you to drive a vehicle registered on T, not exceeding 7,000 kg. Is that you should be the holder of a driver's license of at least 5 years. And I also want to believe on every application for that upgrade, your license must be current in the sense that it should be valid. Right. The upgrade will basically cover persons with automatic as well as manual. Okay, the upgrade will cover persons doing D-class manual as well as D-class automatic. You recognize with the advent of of time that you have vehicles which are both automatic and manual.
The corporal said that the move to change the procedures is necessary at this time.
But But guidance will be given as a directive regarding those upgrades. We have persons been speaking of it. I myself would have worked at the License and Inspection Center, and as often as every week you'll see persons going for those upgrades. I mean, it has become necessary because, most likely is for job employment or maybe, an elevation in your job. So the necessaries have been fine-tuned at the moment. I'm sorry, at this moment I can't give you the full details, but once it's made available, the general public will be informed as to guidance regarding those licenses.
The announcement of the license upgrade was made in Parliament late last year by Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell as he outlined government's plan for 2024. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after this break.
Call it all songbirds and lyrical legends. The Independence Calypso Monarch is here. And this time, we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once in a lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you. I'm addicted to Kaiso.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pittimatney Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
And good evening, sports fans. The renowned goalkeeper of the Grenada senior men's national team and Paradise FC International, Jason Belfon, has officially joined Independent Athletic Club. Belfon, who's earned a reputation as one of the standout goalkeepers in the region, expressed his excitement about joining the Independent Athletic Club with the aim of achieving the ascension. Belfon is determined to contribute his skills and leadership to propel the club to new heights in the Clausura 2024 tournament.
I'm so excited about this new signing. I'm looking forward to join the team and do my best. Football is my life, and I am taking this opportunity to better myself and with the help of winning many trophies and competition with my new club. Thank you everyone for supporting me and being there for me.
Belfon is well known for his outstanding performances on the international stage, particularly in the recent matches against the Honduras national team for the National League and the Gold Cup. He brings a wealth of experience and skill to the Independent Athletic Club. As the Clausura 2024 season kicks off, all eyes will be on the Independent Athletic Club and their newest acquisition, Jason Belfon. In a significant stride towards fostering football development at the grassroots level, the Grenada Football Association, the GFA, is set to open multiple grassroots centers across the country as part of its national grassroots program this Saturday. The opening of these centers is the latest phase of its national grassroots program, ushering in a wave of excitement as it signifies a commitment by the GFA to bring football within to every corner of the Tri-Island state. With an emphasis on inclusivity and accessibility, the newly established centers will offer training and developmental opportunities to young aspiring players in areas that were previously underserved. The strategic placement of these centers in St. Patrick, St. Mark, St. John, St. Andrew, St. David, and spectrum of talent, ensuring that no potential football star is left undiscovered. GFA President Marlon Glean expressed his excitement about the initiative, stating, "We are thrilled to bring the transformative power of football to even more youth across Grenada. These centers will allow us to develop the next generation of players and inspire healthier, more vibrant communities." This weekend's unveiling is only the beginning. The GFA has plans to open more centers every week, further expanding the reach of the national grassroots program and solidifying its commitment to nurturing talent at the grassroots level. And that's a wrap on tonight's sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. A judge in Haiti has issued arrest warrants for more than 30 high-ranking officials accused of government corruption, including numerous former presidents and prime ministers. The warrants, issued Friday and leaked on social media over the weekend, accuse the officials of misappropriation of funds or equipment related to Haiti's National Equipment Center. The center is responsible for using heavy machinery for tasks such as building roads or clearing rubble, especially after earthquakes. Among those named are former Presidents Michel Martelly and Jocelyn Prévert, as well as former Prime Ministers Laurent Lamothe, Jean-Michel Lapine, Evans Paul, and Jean-Henry Savant. No one has been arrested in the case. Judge Al-Daniel Demanche has requested that those accused meet with him for questioning as the investigation continues. The judge could not be immediately reached for comment. Trinidad and Tobago's fifth Prime Minister, Pasdio Pandey, was remembered by many on Tuesday as he received his final tribute at the Southern Academy for the Performing Arts, SAPA. Mr. Pandey's funeral was the first state funeral performed under Hindu rites. TTT's Mahalia Joseph Wharton reports.
Affectionately known as the Silver Fox, this country's fifth Prime Minister Pasdio Pandey died on January 1st at a Jacksonville, Florida hospital, where he was taken on December 12th for medical attention. His daughter, Michaela Pandey, never imagined that that would be the outcome of their visit.
Never in a million years did we think our father would not be coming back home to be with us. It wasn't even a thought in our minds because of his sheer will, determination, and fighting spirit with which he lived his life.
He was 90 and would have turned 91 in May. He served as Prime Minister from November 9th, 1995 to December 24th, 2001.
Up until the last moment, nothing changed. He was always smiling and making everyone around him laugh.
As she eulogized her father, she thanked everyone for their support during the preparation of Mr. Pandey's funeral. While doing so, she was brought to tears and had to be supported by one of her sisters, Vastala Pandey.
In his own way, yes.
On behalf of my mother and sisters, I would like to thank absolutely everyone for the enormous outpouring of love and kindness that has been shown to us. We truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words and personal stories you have shared with us over the last week about our dad. To all those who took time to visit him at the Red House and Sapa while lying in honor, we thank you.
I don't know if I'm going to breach protocol by saying this, but I have to say to Dr. Amory Brown and his team who moved mountains to help bring our dad back home, and absolutely everyone who worked tirelessly to pull together a state funeral of this magnitude in less than a week.
Ecuador's president has ordered that criminal gangs be neutralized after days of violence culminated in an attack on a television studio. Masked gunmen broke into public television channel TC's live studio during a broadcast, forcing staff to the floor. Police made 13 arrests following the attack, which left 2 employees injured. At least 10 people have been killed since a 60-day state of emergency began in Ecuador on Monday. Al Jazeera's Alessandro Rampietti reports.
The live footage showed hooded armed men storming this TV station in Guayaquil and taking the host and crew hostage. Shots were heard on the set as journalists begged not to be harmed before the signal was cut off. It was the most brazen attack in a day of chaos across Ecuador. Gang members detonated car bombs, attacked universities, and kidnapped or killed policemen in several cities in a declaration of war against the government of President Daniel Noboa and his attempts at a security crackdown. The 35-year-old president, who began his term less than 2 months ago, responded by declaring a state of internal conflict a day after decreeing a 60-day state of emergency and nighttime curfew. He named 22 gangs as terrorist organizations and military targets.
From this moment, every terrorist group mentioned in the decree has become a military target. The present and future of our country is at play. We will not desist or negotiate.
The crisis has escalated following the escape from prison on Sunday of Adolfo Macias, better known as Fito, Ecuador's most powerful drug lord, before he could be transferred to a different prison. The violence broke out in the coastal city of Guayaquil and Esmeralda, but has extended to the capital Quito and even to safe and peaceful tourist locations like Cuenca.
All citizens are afraid. Today there are attacks in Quito, Cuenca, Quevedo, everywhere.
The police arrested 13 gunmen who allegedly took over the television station and freed the hostages, but they have been unable to stop the rest of the mayhem. Neighboring Peru also declared an emergency along its northern border.
And that's what's been happening on our globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Emmy Award winner Devani Alexis said he's proud of his achievements thus far and wants to be an example for the younger generations. The planned lighting of the National Cricket Stadium delayed to enable refurbishment work on the facility. Frankie Templeman, also known as Shorty, speaks with GBN's Christina John about his life's work and being little in a big world. Independence Calypso Monarch competition sees record entries, while regionally, judge in Haiti issues arrest warrants accusing former presidents and prime ministers of corruption. On the international front, Ecuador declares war on armed gangs after TV station attacked on air. In sports, Jason Belfon signs with Independent Athletic Club. If you missed any part of tonight's broadcast, there's no need to worry. There'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Until then, continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. My name is Stasia Blake, and that's the news for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.